Thanks for joining us again here on the Costa Mesa Sports Scene. I'm Bob Gibson. Well, it was just about a year ago when the sport of competitive cheer finally got the validation they had long been looking for, and that is because they are now an official CIF sport, and nowhere was that celebrated more loudly than right here on the campus of the nationally ranked Costa Mesa High cheer team. At what point did this transition from being just, the group of girls that goes on Friday night and cheers for the football team to what it has evolved to now?
Right. Well, when I took the program over 15 years ago, they were only sideline cheerleaders, and my goal was to make them a nationally recognized program, and we've done that through many ways, being awarded the top program in the nation twice, competing at local level, and then slowly building up to get to the skill level that we are now, that we're contenders for national. We love Friday Night Lights and under the basketball hoops and everything, and cheering our teams on, and that's the heart of our program, school spirit. But now that cheer is a sport, we want to be contenders, and we want to make sure that the girls are taken seriously by their peers at school, in their community, and in the cheer world as well. They're able to do that through competition season and competing, and also through the sport of stunt.
2, 3, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Explain to us the difference between cheer and stunt.
Do you want to do that, Ellie?
So cheer has two aspects. There's the sideline portion of it, which is the Friday Night Lights and cheering on basketball, and then the traditional competitive cheer, which is the 2.5-minute routine to music that we do, and that's they wear a bow, and it's a performance and to show. Still a lot of athleticism involved in that, obviously, and that's what we go to compete at the national level. And then stunt is structured with quarters, and it's treated like a sport, and they wear a jersey, and we take all the flash and stuff out of it, and it's just skills.
I started doing the clinics when I was probably 6 years old and in first grade with Corey, and I've been in the program since. So I did middle school and then varsity, and now we're doing stunt this year, so it's super fun. We work every single day of the week, and usually Fridays, and we push ourselves pretty hard. We condition on top of our practice, and we really drill everything count by count because there are seriously so many routines that we have to remember. They're 30 seconds long, but they're really intense, so every single thing has a specific motion. So to perfect that, we really need to practice as much as we can, and so we do a lot in the time that we have.
Jason, explain to us the training that goes into it. It's got to be just hours and hours of the physical part of training, like it is for any other sport.
Yeah, the training part is the part that we pride ourselves the most on as coaches. I feel we implement good technique and we a good structure to all of our practices, to where the girls are actually understanding the skills that they're doing, rather than just doing it because they think they need to hit the skill. We make sure they understand how to hit it. Technique is probably like the best, I would say. How would you put it? Like the best
Tool
or success.
We have for making them successful.
Yeah, well, we want to put them in the position to win,
and keeping them safe. Most importantly,
is the biggest thing. So repetition after repetition is very important for us.
My junior year, we actually had a debate in class about whether or not cheer was a sport, and of course, me and Rachel Kokorian spearheaded that argument, especially since that was the inaugural year of stunt. So I think that does come up a lot, but it most definitely is a sport, especially with all the athleticism involved. It's a really amazing experience to see the sport grow and further get more people involved. Especially, I think that this year is going to be really, really great because people know what it is and they know that it's a lot of competitiveness involved and dedication, really.
This isn't pretend, no urban legend. We're gonna kick it harder than David Beckham. Na 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 na, hey.
We have over 115 girls and boys in our program this year, which is huge for such a small school that we are.
Yeah.
And literally walking to practice today, 2 people stopped me and they're like, when can we try out for stunt? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just over. Let me get through stuff. So the interest level is incredible. Like, we have 8 boys in our program this year, which is the biggest Costa Mesa's ever had. Yeah. Wow. So it's so exciting for all of us just to see the growth. We pride ourselves, yes, the trophies and the banners and the titles are wonderful, but at the end of the day, we want the girls to be happy, and we want to make sure that they feel successful, and when they graduate high school, that they have the skills to help them later in life. And that's the whole picture of it. That's hard work, dedication, making a difference in their community, and having high standards for whatever they have in life.
And as we wrap things up, Jolena and Sydney are going to show us one of their favorite cheers.
5, 6, 7, 8. We are CM. We are CM.
For the Costa Mesa Sports Scene, I'm Bob Gibson.